23, I made a promise. Leave this shore or disappear. I gave the night one final bargain. Just 3 more years. I carried boxes, bricks and bottles, worked the harbor, washed the floors. Every weight slipped through my fingers. Every town kept closing doors. No one waiting by the window, no name written by the phone, only salt upon my jacket and a room that wasn't home. I gave the world 3 more years, 3 years to open one door, 3 years to give me one reason I had not already lived for. I gave the dark 3 more chances. I gave the sea my fear, but the night said nothing to me. For 3 more years, cold wind entered through the window. A thin rope waited overhead, but I could not leave this world with nothing anyone had read. So I carried fire to the harbor, where my father used to stare. Flames rose red against the winter, like a name written in the air. I never wanted death behind me, I only wanted to be seen. One bright wound upon the darkness, one proof that I had been. I gave the world 3 more years, 3 years to open one door. Then I stood before the fire, not knowing what it burned for. Was I finally becoming someone, or disappearing in the flame? The boats kept moving through the darkness, and the night remembered my name. Beyond the harbor, dawn was waiting, but it did not call my name. pulled the timber through the gateway, while the sleeping town lay still. Boards were shaking on the handcart as we pushed them up the hill. We hid our faces from the street lights, kept away from open roads. Sweet sawdust clung upon our clothing, like the perfume of a home. We built a room from borrowed darkness, from crooked nails and nameless trees. It wasn't much, but for one night the world made room for me. 4 thin walls above the harbor, 1 small window to the sea. A room made out of stolen wood still felt like home to me. I had carried bricks for strangers, lifted lives that were not mine. Beds and tables, doors and engines, up 100 flights at night. But he drew my room on paper, put his little room beside. For the first time in my lifetime, there was somewhere I could hide. I know the wood was never ours. Crime, but who will count the years we wander without a door to close at night? What kind of world denies you shelter, then condemns the hands that steal? What kind of law can measure hunger or decide which walls are real? We built a room from borrowed darkness, from crooked nails and nameless trees. It wasn't clean, it wasn't honest, but someone made a place for me. 1 iron bed, 2 worn-out bags, 1 small window to the sea. A room made out of stolen wood was more than I believed could be. I heard the waves beneath the hillside and thought I might stay alive. My father carried bricks and timber, sand and engines on his back. Pianos through the narrow hallways, bound with a rope and leather straps. drank cheap liquor late at night. Salt was scattered on the table. His only food beneath the light. A man leaves nothing when he goes, but the weight he could not lay down. I found his shoulders in the mirror, and his silence in this town. I found his hands inside my hands, his robe beneath my feet. A man leaves nothing when he goes, but the burdens children keep. I never knew his proper name. They called him only by his trade. A man became the load he carried, and every road his body made. He left this town and went to Seoul to outrun whispers from the past. But old accusations follow bloodlines longer than a shadow lasts. Why must children lift the stones that crush the ones who came before? Why does history remember blame but never hunger at the door? They say his mouth is in my face, his tired eyes are watching too. I denied him in the mirror until his shadow moved when I moved. The man leaves nothing when he goes, but the weight he could not lay down. I found his shoulders in the mirror, and his silence in this town. But now I know this load was given. It was never proof of shame. The weight may travel through the blood, but guilt does not do the same. I shifted everything upon my back and slowly walked into the night. The road was steep, the weight was heavy, but the blame was never mine. I count the names beneath the white light. Read their sins until they blur. Every file becomes a window. Every number starts to stir. I send a message after midnight. Ask them where they sleep tonight. They believe I guard the prison. I believe I got the light. I am the woman who never sleeps, watching doors the city closed. They call it law, they call it duty. I just count the missing souls. I keep my distance, keep my questions, keep my heart behind the rules. But every night I wait for answers from the lost and wounded fools. One sells food beneath the market, one builds walls above the bay, one still hides inside a painting, one may vanish any day. I am told to mock their failures, measure danger, doubt and shame. But the longer that I watch them, the less I trust the given name. Maybe care is only trespass. Maybe mercy breaks the line. Maybe I am not their keeper, still their silence enters mine. I am the woman who never sleeps, driving hard toward the coast. Not to drag them back to darkness, only find who needs me most. If every rule remains unbroken, till a living heart appears, then I cross the line between us and pretend it isn't fear. One unread message in the darkness, one more night before I leave. drove beyond the sleeping harbor. Three lost shadows in one car. Coffee cooling by the window. Morning waiting somewhere far. Someone spoke about a coastline where the sand remembers red, where the waves keep washing softly over stories of the dead. There is blood beneath the water. There are names beneath the foam. Every shore can look like heaven till you learn who never came home. We stood quiet by the ocean while the gulls crossed overhead. The sea was blue, the day was gentle, still the ground remembered red. No stone carried their confession, no bell called them from the deep. Only wind moved through the grasses, only mothers learn to weep. Years can bleach a wall of sorrow, maps can change and towns can grow, but the earth beneath our footsteps keeps the things we choose not to know. We came here only for the weather, only for a breath of air, but grief was waiting in the sunlight, like an old man standing there. Who will watch the unmarked darkness? Who will speak when witnesses fade? Who will guard the dead till morning when the living turn away? There is blood beneath the water. There are names beneath the foam. Every shore can look like heaven till you learn who never came home. We left nothing but our footprints and the silence that we shared. The sea kept breathing through the evening, as though someone still stood guard there. The waves erased the road behind us, not the dead beneath. He walked into the empty studio, judged the walls and judged the floor, said a room without refinement should not call itself much more. He measured blood by old suspicion, measured love by wealth and name, said the children bear the nature of the ones who carried blame. Shadows are not born guilty. Blood does not confess a crime. You can curse a child for history, but you cannot make it mine. Call us broken, call us beggars, say our hands will never clean. Still a shadow is not evil, just because the light is mean. Said the past lived in the seed, said the poor should love the lowly and abandon every need. But the room he called unworthy held more mercy than his art. Every plaster face was watching as he showed his smaller heart. Some men paint the grief of strangers, then despise it at their door. Some men speak of human sorrow while they grind the wounded more. So he closed the rusted gateway, let his proud voice strike the steel. There are wounds no brush can soften. There are truths no frame can seal. Shadows are not born guilty. Blood does not confess a crime. You can bury us in whispers, still the darkness is not mine. We may live in crooked houses, we may own no polished thing, but the hands you call unworthy can still build and draw and see. The gate stopped shaking in the silence, and the room became our own. She pounds the meat beneath the white light. 4 small tables, 1 locked door. Oil is breathing in the kitchen. No one strikes her anymore. She keeps her hands beneath the counter when a stranger looks too long. The Those same fingers held a kitchen knife when love became all wrong. It was the knife that did not kill him. It was the hand that chose to live. There are wounds that look like violence when there is nothing left to give. Now those hands are cutting onions, turning hunger into bread. It was the knife that did not kill him. It was the life she chose instead. She never curses the one who hurt her, never tells the darkest part. Maybe pity is a prison, maybe love survives the heart. She fries one meal and wraps it gently, says there's nothing here to pay. But kindness makes the watched uneasy, so a bill is left that day. Do not ask her to forgive him. Do not name endurance grace. Some survive without a victory, only distance, work, and space. Every blade she places softly, every chair she sets upright, is another small refusal to return into that kill him, and she will not go back again. The oil cools beneath the silence. She turns off the final light. Track away 3 months old. Wooden cup beside the portrait. Someone pours the bitter drink. Father wears an awkward smile there, caught before he ceased to breathe. Then a sister breaks the silence, says the woman called again. Says the doctors counted winter 3 short months, and then the end. 3 months of winter for a mother, 90 years and nowhere home. 3 months to gather all the sorrow. She was never strong enough to own. I said death comes to everybody, as if truth could make me free. But the child I buried in me heard her calling silently. She had left when grief grew louder than the walls could ever hold. Found another pair of shoulders while her daughters both grew cold. I told myself she chose the leaving. She should carry what she made. But some women flee the burning when no rescue ever came. I have watched 100 dying, read their endings line by line. Why does one old woman's breathing turn the darkness into mine? I do not know how to forgive her. I do not know what must be said. Can a daughter visit mercy without waking all the dead? 3 months of winter for a mother, 90 years and nowhere home. 3 months to gather all the sorrow. She was never strong enough to own. I still cannot call it loving. I still cannot call it peace. But somewhere in the longest winter, even anger starts to grieve. Her number waited on the telephone. I did not call. I did not leave. Seven mornings, no one answered. 7 nights, the screen stayed black. And the market stood for tables, waiting for the owner back. Oil had cooled inside the kitchen. One chair leaned against the wall. Every message marked delivered, none returned the final call. No answer for 7 days. No footprint, key, or sound. A person does not turn to silence just because she can't be found. While the papers say they fled. No answer for 7 days. And fear is louder than the dead. They tell me people break their promise, tell me not to cross the line. But I know the shape of danger when it hides behind more time. So I pack the files and cigarettes, take the road beyond the rain. Every town becomes a question, every window holds her name. Maybe she is only hiding. Maybe she has chosen flight. Maybe someone from the old days found her restaurant late at night. There are victims called offenders. There are prisons without bars. There are women who keep running long after they lose the scars. No answer for 7 days. No footprint, key, or sound. I will search the roads till morning. I will turn each silence round. Rules were written for the living, not to leave them to their fate. No answer for 7 days. And I will not arrive too late. The telephone rang through the darkness. No one answered. Still I drove. The night was warmer than the morning. Chairs were gathered near the wall. Someone said the summer's coming, though the air still carried cold. We were people with conditions, names recorded, futures thin. Still we sat beneath one ceiling and let ordinary life begin. Someone needs a night like this, a table no one has to leave, a little smoke, a little laughter, something foolish wish to believe. Someone needs a wounded heart, still willing to be surprised. Maybe nothing changes by the morning. Still tonight we are alive. One had opened up the kitchen, one was learning how to draw, one still waited for permission to become more than the law. Someone loved the restless season, said that anything could start when the clothes grow light at midnight and the streets unfasten hearts. We were not a proper family, no shared blood and no shared name, only strangers under watchlights, trying not to break again. But for 1 hour, no one measured who had failed or who had lied. We passed the dishes through the darkness, and the darkness stepped aside. Summer needs a night like this, a door left open to the street, a little music from the window, several shadows sharing heat. Summer needs a wounded heart, still willing to be surprised. Maybe nothing changes by the morning. Still tonight we are alive. The night grew short. Above the rooftops, no one wanted to say goodbye. The graves rose higher than the houses, green hills built for royal bones. Across the road, a painted doorway promised spring to those alone. We came looking for a woman who had left no word behind. While the king slept under mountains, we searched every living sign. Spring comes even to the graves, green above the buried years. Kings and beggars share the silence. Earth receives the same old tears. Spring comes slowly to the wounded, not as mercy Inside, strangers fill the tables. Tea was steaming through the room. Outside, centuries lay sleeping under stone and early bloom. Someone asked about the restaurant. Someone spoke of closing doors. Someone from a former lifetime had returned to threaten more. How much land is given to rulers? How much room is given the poor? One receives a hill forever. One steals wood to make a door. Still the living cross the roadway. Still they search and still they call. Spring does not erase the dying, but it touches one and all. Spring comes even to the ground. To end the sorrow, just enough to rise again. Birds passed over all the kingdoms, and no grave could hold the sky. Someone watches from the office. Someone waits beside the stove. Someone looks through one small window at the blackened sea below. Someone sleeps inside a painting. Someone drives an empty road. Every life the town abandoned carries someone else's load. I will keep the night watch till the harbor loses flame. I will count the ones still breathing, even when I cannot call their name. I cannot promise morning. I cannot make the darkness right, but no one here should disappear without a witness in the night. We are built from broken timber, old accusations, borrowed rooms, knives that fail to end a heartbeat. summer tables, royal tombs. We have lived beneath inspection. We have learned to hide our scars. Still we leave a light for strangers. Still we search beneath the stars. Maybe love is not salvation. Maybe care is standing near, not demanding a confession, not retreating from the fear. Maybe all a soul can offer is to notice who is gone. Keep one chair beside the window. Keep the smallest lamp turned on. I will keep the night watch till the harbor loses flame. I will count the ones still breathing, even when I cannot call their name. I cannot promise morning or erase what came before, but I will stay until the darkness cannot hide them anymore. The sea was black, the room was quiet. Someone stayed awake till dawn. Someone watches from the office. They say a person needs the crowd, a room of voices, hands and names. But some grow smaller near the living, some disappear inside the frame. He stands beneath the crowded ceiling, loses color, loses sound. Every face becomes a window with no door to lead him out. Some people dry in crowds, even when the room is warm. They fade beneath the conversation, like a coat left in a storm. Do not drag them toward the daylight. Do not tell them to be loud. Some people need one quiet window. Some people dry in crowds. He works alone before the morning, builds a wall without a roof. His hands are certain with the timber, his heart is frightened by the room. They tell him life is made of people, tell him solitude is wrong, but the sea has never asked him why he cannot stay too long. Maybe loneliness is shelter, maybe silence is a door. Maybe being with one person can be worth 100 more. Do not call the quiet broken, do not cure what you don't know. Some survive by standing distant, where the slower shadows grow. Some people bloom beside one window. Some people dry in crowds. One chair, one lamp, one breath beside the sea. We did not choose the same direction, we did not follow any sign. We only had so few places that our roads kept crossing lines. A kitchen after closing hours, a studio above the bay, a hospital, a roadside diner. We kept meeting anyway. Accidents gather us when there is nowhere else to go. We call it fate because the silence needs a kind of name to know. Accidents gather us at the edges of the night, not because the stars arranged it, but because we shared one life. We spoke about tomorrow, never promised we would stay. Still each trouble found us standing in the same uncertain place. If a door was left half open, if a telephone went still, someone always crossed the city, someone climbed the harbor hill. Maybe fate is only repetition. Maybe love begins that way. The same lost people, same dark corner, meeting one more accidental day. No one signed a vow between us. No one asked what we became. Still we learned each other's footsteps. Still we answer to each name. Accidents gather us when there is nowhere else to go. We call it fate because the silence needs a kind of name to know. Accidents gather us till the strangers disappear. And one night without a warning, someone's absence becomes fear. We met again by accident. Instead, you said the night it followed you from somewhere you refused to name. You kept your hands around the bottle, watched the window, watched the flame. I asked what waited in your sleeping. You smiled and looked toward the door. Some dreams become much more dangerous when spoken on the floor. Tell me the dream you never told, the road, the face, the empty room. Tell me who was standing near you. Tell me what was coming soon. the room felt colder. We drank because the words were few. The city moved beyond the window, but every silence pointed to you. You said the dreams were only weather, passing through a sleeping mind. Still you checked the lock behind us. Still you left no light behind. Was someone crawling from the water? Was someone waiting by the gate? Did you see the dead returning? Did you see us come too late? I cannot guard what you won't show me. I cannot fight an unnamed ghost, but I will stay outside your darkness, where the night approaches most. Tell me the dream you never told, the road to face, the empty room. Oh, tell me who was standing near you. Oh, tell me what was coming soon. Even if you never answer, even if I never know, oh, I will watch the dawn till morning for the dream you never told. You walked away. The room stayed cold. The dream remained. She came in talking through the silence, asked us where and how and why, touched a shoulder, moved a bottle, brought a little noise inside. She said she hated heavy stories, hated songs that end in rain, loved the glitter in the window, loved what did not speak of pain. No sad songs tonight. Let the old piano lie. We have carried grief for decades. Let one bright note pass us by. No sad songs tonight. Though the dark remains outside, we can laugh without forgiveness. We can dance and still survive. She said her mother loved the quiet, loved her books and precious things. Said she could not understand how anyone could carry life within. Then she spoke about her grandmother, shot before her years were done. Like the past was ordinary weather, like a cloud before the sun. Some speak lightly of the dead one, so the dead won't own the day. Let her wear the shining necklace, let her hate the mournful tomb. Joy can also be resistance in the blood, remembering rule. No sad songs tonight. Let the old piano light. We have carried grief for decades. Let one bright note pass us by. No sad songs tonight. Even sorrow needs to hide. We can laugh beside the wounded. We can live because they died. She hummed a song we did not know, and for a while the room grew warm. They built new streets above the village, painted signs and planted trees. Children cross where frightened mothers once fell down upon their knees. Coffee cools behind the windows. Cars move cleanly through the square. No one sees the buried footsteps, still returning through the air. Beneath the new streets, the old ground keeps its name. Every stone remembers footsteps, every root remembers flame. Beneath the new streets, where the living laugh and trade, there are grandmothers still waiting in the earth where they were laid. No one living chose the bullets, no child asked to learn the fear. Still the sorrow crossed the bloodline, still the silence brought it here. Some became the ones suspected, some were driven from the town, some inherited only whispers and the weight of looking down. Do not tell us time is ended, what the ground refuses still. History traffic passed, the earth stayed still. The dead did not disappear. We came with sand upon our clothing. One was barefoot, one wore socks. Backpacks resting by the doorway, like two children who were lost. No one taught us how to enter, how to bow or where to stand. Death was framed above the flowers. Silence took us by the hand. Barefoot at the funeral, we had nothing fit to wear, only bodies from the shoreline, only reasons to be there. We could offer no grand prayer, still the dead received our silence, still the living pulled up chairs. She wore black and looked much older than the woman from before. Grief had changed the way she carried every step across the floor. We did not come to bring her comfort, did not know what comfort meant. We had followed one strange feeling and the little strength it sent. Maybe mourning has no uniform, maybe sorrow has no rule, maybe clumsy hands are honest when the practiced words are cruel. We bowed badly, stood too slowly, looked away and looked again, but the room allowed our presence like the night allows the rain. Only bodies from the shoreline, only reasons to be there. Barefoot at the funeral, no one asked us to explain. We stood watch beside the flowers till the dark released the rain. Our shoes waited by the doorway. portrait tried to smile politely. As if death required grace. Someone must have asked for kindness from his tired and frightened face. Wooden cups stood on the table, smoke and liquor filled the room. We spoke around the ones who left us, like the names might wake the tomb. The portrait could not smile, not the way the living do. It held 1 second before leaving, and the stranger looking through the portrait could not smile. Still we asked it to forgive. For every year we failed to visit, for the days we chose to live. Families gather out of duty, repeat questions they all know, ask about the work and marriage, then forget before they go. We inherit little phrases, use them every memorial night, because saying what we truly carry would put every room alight. Did he know the house was breaking? Did he see who would depart? Did he understand that daughters learn to close the oldest heart? The dead cannot correct the living, cannot tell us what was true. So we stare into their portraits and let silence answer to the portrait could not smile, not the way the living do. It held 1 second before leaving, and the stranger looking through the portrait could not smile. Still its eyes remain behind, watching all the broken branches of the family it could not bind. Everyone left, the portrait stayed, trying not to smile. We brought the chairs from different houses. None of them were quite the same. One was cracked and one was painted. One still carried someone's name. There were 5 around the table. No 2 lives could make a pair. Still the room felt less divided, with an odd number of chairs, an odd number of chairs, for the ones who don't belong, for the hearts that miss their partners, for the names left off the song. An odd number of chairs. No one seated by design. Still the lonely make a circle when the 5th hand reaches mine. One had lived beneath inspection. One had used a knife to live. One could paint but not forgive them. One had nothing left to give. One had watched us from a distance till the distance grew too small. None of us were made for family. Still we answered every call. Even numbers promise order. Everybody matched and known. But the world is full of people who survive while left alone. Let the table lean a little. Let the glasses disagree. There are forms of human closeness that no census number sees. An odd number of chairs for the ones who don't belong, for the hearts that miss their partners, for the names left off the song. An odd number of chairs. Still the table holds us all. No one has to match another. No one has to leave the hall. 5 chairs, 1 table. No one sat alone. We thought the road had brought us wisely, thought the stars had drawn the map. But we lived in neighboring stations, shared 1 train and 1 small gap. A job appeared upon a billboard. Someone offered me a drink. What I called a thread of destiny was was a moment I did not think.
What the city calls chance,
we call fate when we are lonely.
Every crossing feels eternal
when one person sees us holy.
What the city calls chance,
maybe all the love we know.
Two lost people at one doorway
with no other place to go. Lives are built from small collisions, coffee passed from hand to hand, someone taking the same subway, someone choosing where to stand. Maybe nothing was appointed, maybe heaven made no sign. Still the accidents that found us placed your wounded life by mine. Somewhere in the sky, chance is not a lesser mercy when it keeps us soul alive. Call it random, call it foolish, call it roads that cross too late. I will honor every accident that we once mistook for fate.
What the city calls chance,
we call fate when we are lonely.
Every crossing feels eternal
when one person sees us holy.
What the city calls chance
brought us here without a plan.
Maybe love is only staying
when we could have turned and ran. Moved, no bells rang, still we met. Keep one light burning in the window, though the road has lost his name, though the harbor closes slowly, though the night repeats the same. Do not lock the final doorway, do not clear the empty chair. Some return because one building still behaves as if they're there.
Keep one light burning,
not to promise they will come, not to chase away the darkness, not to make the broken whole. Keep one light burning for the lost beyond our sight. Sometimes all a person needs is one place awake at night. have seen the phones go silent, seen the rooms give up their heat, seen a name become a question, passed between uncertain streets. We cannot follow every shadow, cannot guard each hidden shore. Still the smallest lamp can answer what the dark is asking for. Love may not be resurrection, care may fail to change the end, but a light says you were noticed. There is somewhere to return again, even if the dawn comes empty, even if no footsteps sound. Keep the lamp beside the window, keep its little circle round. Keep one light burning, not to promise they will come, not to chase away the darkness, not to make the broken whole. Keep one light burning till the sea releases night. Sometimes all a person needs is one place awake at night. The room went dark, except one window above the sea. The calendar is growing thinner, soon the duty will be done. No more photographs at morning, no more messages past one. I should welcome every ending that returns life its name. Still the freedom I have measured feels too much like going away. Before the last watch ends, tell me where the living go. When the rules no longer bind us, when there's nothing left to show, before the last watch ends, leave one reason to return. I was paid to count your footsteps, I was not prepared to learn. distance. Look with judgment, not the heart. Meet them once instead of 5 times. Never let the lines depart. But the files became their breathing, and their silence entered mine. Now the door is standing open, and I fear the other side. Will we speak without permission? Will we meet without a form? Will I know you in the daylight when I'm no longer watching storms? Maybe care survives its title. Maybe strangers choose to stay. Maybe all the rules that joined us do not have to take us away. Before the last watch ends, before the last watch ends, tell me where the living go. Tell me where the living go. When the rules no longer bind us. When the rules no longer bind us. When there's nothing left to show. Before the last watch ends. Before the last watch ends. Do not promise. Do not lie. Only leave the smallest doorway. Where we leave the smallest doorway. Where we need not say goodbye. The final page remained unsigned. The night remained. We were never meant to find each other. No shared blood and no design. Only nights with too few shelters. Only roads that crossed in time. One built walls from stolen timber. One kept watch beneath the light. One served food to quiet strangers. One made pictures out of night. We are the ones who stay awake. When the city turns away. We remember who is missing. We keep darkness from their names. We are the ones who stay awake. Not because we have no scars, beside the water, where the ground remembers red. Carried fathers in our shoulders, spoken softly with the dead. We have entered rooms barefooted, sat on chairs that did not match, learned that love is not salvation. Sometimes love is simply watch. We cannot promise resurrection. We cannot mend the buried years. We cannot free the ones imprisoned by inheritance and fear. But we can leave one lamp still burning. We can answer one more call. We can notice when a silence has grown heavier than a wall. We are the ones who stay awake till the harbor loses flame. We remember who is missing. We return them every name. We are the ones who stay awake while the wounded cities sleep. Not because the night is endless, but because a light must keep. Morning came above the water, softly without asking why. One by one, we closed our eyes. Someone else would guard the light.